first quarter of the year has shown that there is no guarantee that the rate cuts, like for example in the US, will come very swiftly. We expect still the ECB to cut first time in June, and then probably define a path forward towards the end of the year. We have seen a very, very strong performance on net interest income, obviously in the years 22, 23, and we are now stabilizing. We are consolidating on a very high level, and we are adding to this very good net interest income our strong fee growth. So overall, revenues are growing, and we are still very optimistic that we can grow them further in the next couple of years. Now, costs are of course, a challenge throughout the region. With a very strong and stable labor market comes along some wage inflation. This is under control, and with strong revenues overall, we can deliver a good overall operating performance.
Stefan, I've always loved my trips to Vienna, and it's the gateway to the East and Central Europe as well, as Erste has fully taken advantage of as well. But there's the headwinds coming from the north as well. I look at the Scandinavian markets, I look at the German markets as well, and I have grave concern about the cost of finance and what it means for CRE, what it means for the retail sector, what it means for industry as well. Just tell us where you're most concerned about. Is it the Central and Eastern Europe, or is it coming from elsewhere?
No, I think you're very much spot on. Germany is a concern at this moment in time. German economy has been, throughout the second part of the 20th century, a very, very strong tailwind to all the region and the economics, or not the least also for Vienna and Austria. This has slowed down. Germany definitely has its challenges to meet, so we are very optimistic for Central Eastern Europe overall, but the closer we are to Germany, the more challenges we are facing. Also, let's not forget the energy challenge that we are still facing also in the light of the geopolitical tensions mentioned before. So we hope that Germany will soon find a way to recovery, and that should also help our overall business environment.
In terms of Europe and European banking, something that, Stefan, we've talked about so many times over the years is the need for more consolidation. Just way too many banks in Europe as well. I can't help thinking, as we see the pivot potentially coming that you've discussed with Karen on interest rates, that maybe everyone needs to have another look at the ability of companies to amalgamate. Cross-border looks really tough, but do you see that you're happy with your portfolio as it is, or actually can you see some form of consolidation?
No, I fully agree. There is a need for further consolidation. There is a need for scale in Europe, not only in the banking industry, obviously, and we are ready for that. We have been building up strong capital position. Of course, consolidation within our region is something that we are looking at any time. But cross-border, it is challenging. But we are definitely looking around in the region whether we can be part of a further consolidation. I agree with you. The way forward will have to be scaling size in Europe in order to be competitive internationally.